Ready? Start. Separately, to upgrade the Galaxy software to version 4.5 for security reasons and for protecting its intellectual property rights to prevent further privacy of its product and software. The main grievance of the original plaintiffs is the locking out, shutting down the machines by original defendant number 1 appellant herein through a server in Israel as a result of original plaintiffs' failure to upgrade the software, which according to original defendant number 1 appellant herein tantamount to a material breach of the agreements. It is not disputed that the machines in question were sold and the software in question was licensed by original defendant number 1 appellant herein to each of the original plaintiffs by way of separate agreements. It is also not original plaintiff's case that they had not upgraded the software on previous occasions as and when such upgrades were released by the original defendant number 1 appellant herein. It is also an admitted fact that the original defendant number 2 has provided advisor software to each of the original plaintiffs separately, and that the machines in question and the software in question was provided by original defendant number 1 appellant herein and not original defendant number 2 respondent number 14 herein. It is also an admitted fact that original defendant number 3, respondent number 15 herein only provides service and maintenance support for the machines and software provided by the original defendant number 1 appellant herein to each of the original plaintiffs. It is also an admitted fact that original defendant number 4 to 6, respondent number 16, 17 and 18 herein are only officers of the original defendant number 1 to 3 companies and have no direct or indirect role in their individual or personal capacity distinct from that of their official capacity in respect of the subject matter of the issues raised in the present suit. Rather, the original plaintiff's entire case is directed against original defendant number 1 alone. The reliefs sought in the suit are clearly and unambiguously directed against original defendant number 1 appellant herein alone, as the said reliefs on a plain and meaningful readings are capable of being enforced against original defendant number 1 alone. The cause of action as pleaded in the plaint is also clearly directed against original defendant number 1 appellant herein alone. Please refer para 44 of the plaint along with other relevant paras of the plaint, specifically paras 16, 17, 34 and 37. Mr. Mehta submitted that the impunged order could be said to have been passed in violation of principles of natural justice, as the same does not even record the submissions advanced on behalf of the appellant herein before the commercial court. He pointed out that the arguments advanced before the trial court were primarily twofold: that in view of the valid and binding arbitration agreement between each of the original plaintiffs and the appellant herein, and the underlying alleged cause of action and reliefs sought in the suit being directed only against the appellant herein, the parties ought to be referred to arbitration under Section 45 of the Arbitration Act, being a case of an international commercial arbitration, and until such time the said issue is decided, no other application be taken up for hearing consideration, and a bare reading of the arbitration agreement, and in light of the facts and circumstances of the present case, as also the settled legal position, the proper remedy, if any, was for the plaintiffs to invoke arbitration and may be approach court of competent jurisdiction under Section 9 of the Arbitration Act for seeking injunctive interlocutory relief. Mr. Mehta submitted that neither of the aforementioned arguments on behalf of the appellant have been even taken note of the impunged order passed by the trial court. The second submission of Mr. Mehta is that the impunged order is erroneous in as much as the same was passed after deciding the Exhibit 5 application. He submitted that the court below first passed the order dated 1st February 2020 below Exhibit 5, and thereafter passed the impunged order dated 4th February 2020 below Exhibit 24. According to Mr. Mehta, the court below ought to have first decided the Section 45